How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening. Welcome to Homestead High School. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. I am Tim Atkinson. I'll be calling your play-by-play this evening. This is the first game of the doubleheader. We'll have the boys varsity matchup to follow right after this girls varsity matchup. But tonight we have the Homestead Spartans, ranked number 15 in the country, number 1 in the state of Indiana, hosting these Bishop Luers Knights out of Class 3A. Homestead, a 4A team. Luers comes in 4-0 in the conference, 7-3 overall, coached by Mark Pixley in his second year, 18-17 overall. Hosting these Luers Knights are the Homestead Spartans, as I mentioned, number 1 in Class 4A, led by Rod Parker in his 15th year, 224 and 107. Again, this is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. We're going to throw it down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and, of course, the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Mark Ginder and Athletic Director Joel DeGrove, we welcome you to Homestead High School for tonight's Varsity Girls Basketball Summit Athletic Conference matchup. Tonight's game features the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Bishop Luers Lady Knights, and our own Homestead Lady Spartans. Introducing tonight's starting lineups. First for Bishop Luers, starting at one guard, a 5'9" senior number 3, Kayla Kanapke. At another guard, a 5'8" senior number 14, Emma Wolf. At a third guard, a 5'8" senior number 25, Grace Everett. At 1-4, a 5'11" sophomore number 5, Catherine Kanapke. And at the other 4, a 5'9" senior number 33, Sarah Braun. The head coach of the Lady Knights is Mr. Mark Pixley. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Homestead Lady Spartans. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 20, Savannah Buck. At another guard, a 5'9" junior, number 4, Madison Parker. At a third guard, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Carissa McLaughlin. At 1'4", a 5'11" junior, number 34, Jasmine Geist. And at the other 4, a 6' senior, number 32, Lindley Kissler. The head coach of the Lady Spartans is Mr. Rod Parker. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask if you would please rise and remove your hats and honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the national anthem will be performed by the Spartan Alliance Band.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Excited to get this first game going. First of two, as the boys varsity will follow us here this evening. Normal starting lineup for Homestead: Madison Parker, Carissa McLaughlin, Savannah Buck, Lindley Kistler, Jasmine Geis. For Luers: Kayla Kanapke, Catherine Kanapke, Emma Wolf, Grace Everett, and Sarah Braun. Tip goes to Homestead and Savannah Buck, who heads it up to the All-American, and Carissa McLaughlin. I'm going to continue to call her that because I'm just going to call it out here early in the season as she starts the game off the way she left it from Ossian, Indiana. Carissa McLaughlin hits her first tray of the game. It's going to be a long night for Luers if they leave Carissa McLaughlin with wide open looks. Same thing happened against Norwell as Homestead goes into this 3-2 zone. And they're going to stick to a man-to-man. Yeah, they're in a man-to-man. McLaughlin on the switch. That was Braun. Good look to Kanapke, but even better steal by Jasmine Geist. Kicks it up to Madison Parker. McLaughlin's over for three from the wing. Three ball. Carissa McLaughlin starts it off where she left off Wednesday night against Norwell, the number 5 team in Class 3A in the state of Indiana. Beat them 74-57. As that time Lindley Kistler gets the steal, kicks it up to Madison Parker, has Geist down low. Wolf guarding her, took a shot, but Geist is going to put it up for the easy bucket. And what a start for the number 1 team in the state, number 15 in the country, the Homestead Lady Spartans. Coach Rod Parker has them clicking on all cylinders here this evening and in the early season. They are 8-0 on the season. Just gave Norwell their first loss on Wednesday. Luers comes in 7-3. Both teams are undefeated in conference play in the Summit Athletic Conference. Homestead, this is their first year, joined by Carroll Chargers, also in their first year in the SAC. Just added to what was already a dominant conference in the state of Indiana, just made it all the better. Emma Wolf runs the point here for Luers. 1-2-2 trap, half court, 3/4 court zone trap for Luers as they're going to get a turnover right off that trap out of the timeout. Grace Everett with the turnover on the trap by Homestead. Turnover 6-0, check it 8-0. 6:22 remaining here in the first quarter. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in girls varsity basketball. Good look to Geist down low, flipped it up, no good. Rebounded that time by Sarah Braun. Braun averages almost 9 boards a game, and that one's turned over. Not a very good start for Luers. Couple turnovers within the first 2 minutes as they need to get settled. An experienced team is Luers. Savannah Buck, she runs the point for Homestead. It's going to leave it for Kistler. Lindley Kistler, she can hit that if left open. Hit that baseline 3 ball. It's 11-0. That's a travel missed. And steal by Carissa McLaughlin with the easy left-handed lay-in. Coach Pixley is going to get another timeout. It's going to need a full one here as Homestead starts 13-0. Pair of threes by Carissa McLaughlin, a steal and a layup. Match out with Lindley Kistler for 3 and Jasmine Geist on the easy lay-in on a nice post feed from Madison Parker. And that's where we set 13-0. Homestead Lady Spartans on fire. That's exactly how they started their matchup against Norwell on Wednesday in Ossian, Indiana. Started with a big lead, ended the first quarter up 26-9, up 17 at quarter, and it was pretty much all but over after that point. Just can't get behind a team of this caliber that much, that early, and expect to try to make a run back. So Homestead's going to come up with the 1-2-2 3/4 trap. Wolf will bring it in. That's Catherine Kanapke in the backcourt with her. Play keep away. Good look to number 33, Sarah Braun. Wolf, Kanapke. Kanapke, jumper from the elbow, no good. And you can see the Homestead pressure just makes the offensive team speed up. Good look to Geist down low. And it can't finish through the contact. Gets her own rebound out to McLaughlin for three. You cannot leave her open, her third three in this first quarter, as that's a turnover and an easy lay-in for Homestead. 13 points for McLaughlin. 18-0 is your score. 4:53 remaining in the quarter. Wolf's going to break the press that time alone. Picks up a dribble, needs help. Skip pass to Kanapke and stolen by Kistler. Thrown ahead to McLaughlin and laid in easily by Carissa McLaughlin. Another easy two off the turnover, 20-0. Homestead Lady Spartans in control. Nearly a turnover there as Parker got a hand on it, but Emma Wolf did control. Everett to Kanapke, looked down low, knocked away by Kistler. Emma Wolf's going to regain control, just need to calm the offense. Step back, three ball, right rim, no good. Rebound McLaughlin. McLaughlin pushes to Geist. Nice catch in the paint. And it's going to be hammered by Emma Wolf. Jasmine Geist takes the punishment. Will go to the line to shoot two. Homestead doesn't leave you relaxing at all. They push it at every make, every loose ball, every rebound. Extremely talented team as Geist hits the first of two. In for Luers, number 24, Taylor Bradley. In the one game I did see Luers play, I was very impressed with Bradley, the junior. Has great raw ability, number 24 for Luers. As Braun and Wolf try to play keep away. They do. Kanapke, dangerous pass, and that's going to go off to Kanapke. That's a good call by the baseline referee. And we have a first sub for Homestead. Nicole Weaver checks in for Jasmine Geist. As Homestead still up 22-0. Luers yet to score. Luers in the man-to-man defense. That's Everett. Grace Everett guarding McLaughlin. Kanapke on Madison Parker. Kistler. McLaughlin and a steal by Wolf. And she's going to launch that three ball from the wing, and no good. And Buck's going to let that fall out of bounds. Possession back to Homestead. What a start here for the Lady Spartans, as that was an accidental buzzer. We'll just play on, act like it never happened. And that's going to be a push on Bradley, as Buck made a nice cut to the basket. Bradley gave her a little forearm shiver to the back. That will be a foul, second team foul on the Knights. That's the first on Bradley. That's a three ball by Buck, spins out. Good rebound and position by Kanapke. Kayla Kanapke. It's double teamed by McLaughlin. Great hands, McLaughlin and Buck. Wolf. Blocked by Kistler, swatted out. Good pump fake that time by the senior, Kayla Kanapke, averaging 13 points, 5 boards a game. McLaughlin, little 17-foot jumper, knocked that in. McLaughlin keeps the hot hand going. As I mentioned, had 36 points against the number 5th ranked team in Class 3A, the Norwell Knights, on Wednesday. Not to beat a dead horse, but so impressed with the Lady Spartans that night as Bradley comes in the game and immediately puts a bucket up.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
As Coach Rod Parker is going to take a 30-second. Didn't like the ease of which that basket came for the junior down low, Taylor Bradley. Again, this is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. I am Tim Atkinson, calling your play-by-play this evening. Excited. This is my third game here of the week. Can't be more excited to be at this outstanding atmosphere here at Homestead High School. Full band sitting across there. We get ready to set out of the timeout called by Coach Parker. 2:28 remaining, 24-4 is your score. Homestead on top. McLaughlin cut off baseline. Luers looks like they're going to be in a 2-3 zone now as Buck has possession. Skip past to McLaughlin. That's the danger with zoning up on Homestead. There it is right there. And that one spins out. Even her misses are so close. Little 7-foot jumper banks off glass. That was no accident, ladies and gentlemen. Carissa McLaughlin knows exactly where she's at and how to put the ball in the basket. One of the best scorers in the country. As Wolf just can't handle the pass from Braun, just a bit high. Turned over by the Knights. 26-4, minute 50 to go here in the first. Savannah Buck. McLaughlin. That's number 10. Taryn Klein in. Good lead for Kistler. Kistler, pass taken away by Everett. And here comes Wolf. Little hop step, no good. Bradley tried to get the board. Kistler had Buck in front of her, but didn't see her till the last minute. Threw it out, but better to save it out near midcourt than right underneath your basket, as Lindley Kistler will get her first rest as Jasmine Geist comes back on the hardwood. Emma Wolf. One of the top 100 returning players was Emma Wolf this year. Up top to Everett. They run Kanapke off a screen baseline. Being guarded by Weaver. Weaver with great pressure on the ball. Loose ball, she can regain dribble. I don't know if she realized that as that's thrown away. Is Geist going to get another steal? Loose ball, and that's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession. We're going to stay with the Knights. 57.7 seconds remaining. Madison Parker's going to check in.
Madison Parker into the lineup
for the Florida commit, Carissa McLaughlin. I mentioned averaged 26.9 a game to start the week. Dropped 36 on Norwell. Haven't had a chance to tally her points here so far, but it's a majority of these 26 points that Homestead had. We'll get you that here at the quarter break. Emma Wolf, 3-ball, just no backspin, not getting the legs underneath the shot. Let's not get it twisted, folks. She's a very good player. Homestead pressure just gives you fits as they put it on you for the full 32-minute game. Weaver, Buck, Parker with Geist and Klein on the floor. Weaver, 3-ball, she can hit it. Front rim, no good, rebounded by Klein. Klein's gonna kick it to Parker. Back rim, no good, rebounded by Klein again. 17 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Homestead will look for the last shot, or the best one, which Savannah Buck got. Just long-armed that one, and that'll go out of bounds to Luers. 10.3 seconds remaining here in the first. 26.4. 26-4 the score, Homestead on top. Buck's going to pressure the ball. Emma Wolf, 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Crossover. 3-ball from the top of the key, and that's what Luers needed. A little shot to the arm to go into the quarter break. 26-7. Cuts it to 19 points with the 3-ball by Emma Wolf. But Carissa McLaughlin, the story there in the first quarter, I mentioned she is a Florida Gator commit as a junior. She now has
Saturday, January 2nd, right here at Homestead.
19 points of the 26 in this first quarter.
Promotion, all tickets are only $1 for everybody coming
so
to that
Carissa
game.
McLaughlin keeping the hot hand going this week. coming off the 36-point game.
Coming to that game will receive a free T-shirt.
So with 3 8-minute quarters left, by far not over for Luers. But this isn't a team you could just wait to try to cut into this 19, 20-point lead in the second half. You really need to cut this to within 12 or so to go into halftime. Just take small steps against this number 1 ranked team in the state of Indiana. USA Today has them ranked number 15 in the United States. Homestead will have ball out of this quarter break. Klein will look to inbound to Weaver, as Coach Parker just keeps coming at you in waves. So much talent. Good back screen and kick out to Klein. Just couldn't handle it, but that was open. Good play out of the quarter as Parker hits that little 18-foot jumper. She'll get the first 2 buckets for herself and for the team in the quarter. 28-27. Wolf is trapped and is going to get a push called on Nicole Weaver. That's her first. That's the team's first. Homestead is undefeated. Has played a huge schedule, which I will get to here. When we get a chance, Emma Wolf now. Crossover, she likes that step back a la Steph Curry. Launches one, and that one rattles home. Emma Wolf hits her second 3. That's 6 points for her. 18-point lead now by Homestead. Madison Parker looked for the cutting Weaver that time. They're going to flash out on McLaughlin. McLaughlin picked up her dribble unwisely. She doesn't make many mistakes like that, but that time it just went through Nicole Weaver's hands. Just looked away before she had it. Happens to the best of them. Turnover for Homestead. We'll go back. Bishop Luers ball. Luers, one of those high schools that's been killed by the transfer bug. Has had several girls in this senior class transfer out of Luers. As that turnaround jumper from the elbows, nothing but net. Right there you see the skill by Emma Wolf, the St. Jude Eagle product. McLaughlin, Parker. Geis is going to flash to the top of the key. They're going to swing it. Watch McLaughlin here off that screen. She does as Geis pins down Bradley. And they're going to get a foul called on Kayla Kanapke running through the screen. But you see that offense in purest form right there. They run it so well. It is so clean and crisp. As Buck and Kistler come back in for Klein and Weaver. So the starting 5 on the court for Coach Parker. 28-12. Buck's going to take it and leave it to Geist. Geist finishes with the left hand easily. Jasmine Geist with her 5th point. Homestead stays in that 1-2-2 trap, 3-quarter version. Kayla Kanapke not been left open as Kistler shows her great hands and starts the break out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin takes it to the cup and is blocked, but it's going to be hit on top of the head, I believe. And that's going to be a foul called on the Knights. I think they got that on Sarah Braun. It is her first. That's the team's 4th. McLaughlin to the line to shoot 2. Second attempt. Rattles out for McLaughlin. Has struggled from the line as of late. Wolf single-handedly trying to keep her Luers Knights in this. 3-ball front rim, no good. Bradley got away with the push-off, but you got to do what you got to do. Loose ball comes out with it. Guess who? McLaughlin. Look at that bounce pass to Kistler. And just missed the bunny, but rebound her own miss. Put it back up, rebounded again, and they're going to get a jump ball. We're going to stay Homestead, I believe. Nope, alternating possession with Luers, with the Knights, with the Spartans starting the ball with the ball in the second quarter. Alternating possession goes to the Knights. Kanapke, Braun. Need to space it out a little bit, does Luers, as they're making it easier to defend. Split the defender, but they're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Savannah Buck. It is on Savannah Buck. That's her first. Team second. Emma Wolf starts the offense. Homestead stays in the man-to-man. Kanapke looks up top. Jennings to Wolf. Offense a little stagnant, just one side of the ball moving right now, as that's going to be a travel by Emma Wolf. She's looking for a foul, but no call. Turnover on the Luers Knights, 31-12, Homestead on top. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Homestead in control, had a first quarter lead, 26-7. Parker finds Kistler up top. Buck, Geist down low, has Bradley, and Bradley hammers her. Not letting the easy one go through. If she's going to foul, she's going to make sure there's no three-point opportunity.
Fouls on Luers, number 24, Taylor Bradley at the line for Homestead, shooting to number 34, Jasmine Geist.
That's the 5th team foul for Luers. Geist hits the first. Taylor Bradley, one thing for sure, she'll get her money's worth on each one of her fouls. The junior. Second one's good by Geist. Now has 7 points, 4:47 remaining. A little float pass Kanapke. Kanapke's got to go with the left hand there, as they're going to get a foul called on Lindley Kistler. 3rd team foul on Homestead. Out of bounds underneath for Emma Wolf and the Luers Knights. Down by 21, 4:42 remaining in the second. Just has to throw it in and throw it into no man's land. Kistler gets it, takes it off the bump. Nice play by Lindley Kistler, making sure to create the contact on Kayla Kanapke. Kanapke's going to get hit with the foul. 6th team foul.
Fouls on Luers, number 3, Kayla Kanapke.
Kistler to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting 2 for Homestead, number 32, Lindley Kistler.
22-point game now. Catherine Kanapke. Kanapke checks in now for Taylor Bradley. Catherine Kanapke averaging 4.5 a game, 6 boards. Does average a steal and a half a game as well. Braun looks to inbound. Can't leave Emma Wolf alone down there. Has Wolf, Braun, and here's Kayla Kanapke, number 3. That time goes with the left. Skip pass, Wolf. 3 ball left alone, no good, and rebounded nicely by Madison Parker. Parker does average 6 boards a game. Good jump fit, stop and fake. Guys get the rebound. Savannah Buck wide open for 3. Back rim no good, rebounded by Kanapke. Kanapke kicks it up to Kanapke, and stolen by Savannah Buck. Kicks it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with the easy right-handed lay-in.
From Savannah Buck.
Her 3rd point here of the quarter, now has 22. 37-12, just under 4 minutes to go. Dangerous pass, shuffled the feet, not called, and that one's going to be a kick on Kistler. Out of bounds to Luers as the freshman checks in for Homestead. Haley Swing, number 30.
Haley Swing in for Homestead.
Haley Swing, a very skilled player as well. Obviously, you lose a lot when you take a player of Jasmine Geist's caliber off the floor, but Haley Swing's a very good player with a ton of potential for Coach Parker. As I mentioned, Homestead keeps creeping up in the top 25 poll, USA Today poll, now ranks them 15th in the country. Good ball down to Kistler, has to kick it back out to Buck. McLaughlin's going to run baseline. Look at that hesitation, went right back down the same path she came. And Cardinal sin on D, letting your offensive player dribble right down the baseline. That's what happened.
Shooting 2 for Homestead, number 12.
Catherine
McLaughlin.
Knapke is going to hit with a foul, the sophomore. That's the 7th team foul. That's her first. McLaughlin. It's the first of 2.
Kara Geely in for Homestead. Grace Everett in for Luers.
Kara Geely, the freshman, checks in as well for Coach Parker. So a pair of freshmen on the floor for Homestead. McLaughlin hits the second. Starting to find that free throw stroke again. 3 for 4 from the line. 3.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Wolf kicks it back to Braun. Braun picks up the dribble. Now does find Jennings. Found Braun. Braun ran into traffic, gained composure, and Kistler just went over the top. Looked like that was off of Everett, but called off Kistler. Will stay Luers side, 39-12, 3:10 remaining. Homestead in control, had a 19-point advantage to start to go into the second quarter. Biglins, the junior, with the ball. He's going to kick it out, almost lost her pivot. Wolf, dribble drive, pull up, front rim, no good. Kistler with the board, put it down in traffic, and that's going to be a turnover as Haley Swing's going to get hit with the foul on the loose ball. 4th team foul for Homestead.
Fouls on Luers, number 14, Emma Wolf. At the line for Homestead.
Check that. They got that on Luers. Emma Wolf, that's her second, team's 8th. Swing to the line to shoot 2. To shoot the 1 in bonus. Has the first.
Nicole Weaver in for Homestead.
Nicole Weaver checks in for Lindley Kistler. Haley Swing with her second attempt. That one's good as well. Swing hits both free throws. Puts her squad up 41-12. Wolf. And that's a travel, it's not called, but threw it over anyway. Emma Wolf wanted a deflection called on that. It wasn't. Out of bounds to Homestead. Give you the 4 on the floor here, or 5 on the floor for Homestead. Klein, Geely, Weaver, Swing, and Parker. Just one starter on the floor for Coach Parker. For Luers, Kayla Knapke, as that hold's going to be called before the shot. But if you give Madison Parker an open look like that, she'll drain him as well. Had 5 threes. Against Concordia in a game earlier this season. So Swing will head to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. That one rims out, no good. And they're going to get a foul on Madison Parker. Just the 4th team foul on Homestead as they break back out of that 3/4 court trap. But the 5 for Luers. Biglins, Jennings, Braun, Knapke, Kayla Knapke. And that's going to be a foul called. That's a good call. Klein just ran right through the screen of number 25, Grace Everett.
Foul on Homestead, number 10, Taryn Klein.
Taryn Klein picks up that foul. It's a 5th team foul. 2:23 remaining, 41-12 your score. Kayla Knapke, her first open look. Back rim's no good. Rebounded by Klein. Dribbles through traffic. Heads it to Cole Weaver. Sets it back up. Kara Geely. Good crossover. Left her in the way. Haley Swing takes it to the bucket. And they're going to get a foul called on Madison Parker going over the back. 16 foul on Homestead. 2:05.
Into the lineup for Luers, number 5,
Wolf
Catherine
checks back in for Shea Biglins. I mentioned both these teams 4-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference. Only one team will be in first after tonight's game. Right now, Homestead in control, 41-12. Started out on fire. McLaughlin with 19 points in that first quarter. Wolf goes crossover on Geely, pull up from the left elbow, no good, rebounded by Weaver. Nicole Weaver looks to push, minute 40. Up to Geely, Geely wide open for three, no good, rebounded by Weaver. She's gonna launch it off the board, swing, tried to save it, but foot was on the end line, out of bounds to Luers. Minute 30. Emma Wolf. Everett. Looked for Braun down low, just couldn't get to the block quick enough. That was good pressure, defensive pressure by Klein on the block on Braun. They go down to her, and good hands, and taken away by Haley Swing. Geely comes out with it. Geely kicks it to Parker. Parker, little jump stop, put up, no good. Kayla Kanapke with the board. She looks to push. Good stop. Good jump stop by Kayla Kanapke. He's done it a couple times. You can come to a jump stop as long as both feet fall to the ground at the same time. Let the defender go. And put the shot up, got fouled, knocks down the first one.
The foul's on Taryn Klein, shooting 2 for Luers, number 3, Kayla Kanapke.
That's Klein's second. 7th team foul. Kayla Kanapke, second one, rims in. 4 points now for Kanapke, averages 13 a game. Emma Wolf now has 8 points, check it, 8 points. Has 17 average a game, as that's turned over by Homestead. Coach Parker now has all subs on the floor with the freshman Brandon Lucas now checked in, and she's a starter for the JV along with Haley Swing and Kara Geely. Kanapke hits that jumper. 41-16, 30 seconds remaining. Weaver splits the defense and thrown away. Emma Wolf with a good steal. Turns it over, goes with the left hand, throws it up over her head, and the foul's going to be called on Kara Geely. Emma Wolf's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's called on Homestead, number 2, Kara Geely. Shooting 2 for Luers, number 14, Emma Wolf.
Wolf with the first attempt. Second attempt for Emma Wolf. It's at 41-18, trap in the backcourt. Off of Luers, clock stopped at 19 seconds. 41-18, Luers in a huge hole here, going in, getting ready to go into halftime. Inbound to Weaver. Weaver trapped in the corner. That's a bad spot to pick up the dribble. Finds Lucas though. Randa Lucas takes it all the way to the cup with the right-handed lay-in. Check it. Sorry, that was Tomi Tau, number 22. She's a sophomore. She gets her first bucket. 3 ball by Wolf. That's how she ended the first quarter. She ends the second quarter with another 3 ball. Cuts the lead to 22. 43-21, Homestead on top. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. We'll take a short break and join you for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Homestead High School. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson, again calling your play-by-play this evening. Into halftime, number 1 in Class 4A, Homestead Lady Spartans on top, 43-21. Over these Luers Lady Knights. Class 3A, Carissa McLaughlin started out on fire as she did at Norwell. Had 19 in the first quarter, goes into halftime with 24 points. Reserves played quite a bit of that second quarter for Coach Parker, as that 1-2-2 3-quarter court trap really gave Luers fits and caused several turnovers in their own back court. The Both these squads undefeated in the conference, as this is their last test before the Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament, which starts on Monday. SummitCitySports.com, of course, we'll be covering that for you as well. We'll cover every single matchup, boys and girls both. We'll be spending the week out at Wayne High School. SummitCitySports.com, of course, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our up-to-date highlight clips and full game videos. See all of our latest coverage of Indiana, Fort Wayne, and surrounding area high school varsity athletics. Homestead will get the ball to start the third quarter. 5 starters that started the game in as Buck saves that one from going out of bounds. Up top to Kistler. Man-to-man defense for the Knights. Buck down low to Geis. Good lead pass, and Geis takes it right up. That Catherine Kanapke is going to get hit with the personal. I believe that's her second. It is first team foul. As Jasmine Geis heads to the line to shoot 2. She knocks down the first. Geis had 7. Go down the points here for Luers. Kayla Kanapke with 6. Taylor Bradley with 2. And Emma Wolf with 13. Only 3 players scoring for the Knights. Geis hits the pair, 45-21. Homestead in that 2-3 zone, almost forced the turnover. Good look, Catherine Kanapke finishes. That's her first bucket. She now has the 2. Madison Parker being guarded by Kayla Kanapke. Out top to Savannah Buck, Jasmine Geist. Carissa McLaughlin up top to Parker. She'll knock that down if left open. Back rimmed out. And free ball, who's it going to be? Luers ball. Emma Wolf, their team down 22. Looking to start it. Homestead goes back to the man-to-man. Almost turned over. Catherine Kanapke got it out to Braun. Braun, good pass fake. Could just turn around for the easy bucket. Sarah Braun puts in her first bucket. Back to a 20-point deficit. Kistler, good dribble drive all the way to the bucket with the left-handed lay-in. Lindley Kistler. Now with 6 points, a little pull up for Emma Wolf. That one rattles around and no good. Rebounded by Everett. And then we're going to get a foul called on Homestead, I believe. Yes. On Jasmine Geist.
Foul called on Homestead number 34, Jasmine Geist.
Homestead's first team foul. Jasmine's first. Out of bounds to Luers. Up top, Kayla Kanapke. Look for Emma Wolf. Catherine Kanapke, Everett. It's a screen from Kanapke. Tried to leave it for Wolf. Wolf and Buck go to the floor, and that's going to be a jump ball. We'll stay Luers ball. 47-25. Inbound to Emma Wolf. Homestead stays in that man-to-man. She can break down a one-person defense, I tell you that. Good steal by Kistler. Read that all the way on Braun. Up with the left-handed layup. That one's good. Lindley Kistler with 2 quick buckets here to start the third. Wolf being guarded by Buck. Up top to Kayla Kanapke. Double teamed, and Geist got a hand on it, but got a piece of the arm per the outside ref. Second team foul on Homestead. Jasmine Geist, second foul. 49-25, 5.5 minutes remaining in the third. Wolf is going to go in the backcourt to Everett. Everett Madison Parker guarding her. Stops in the lane, kicks it to Wolf. Wolf pulls up and left rim, no good. Rebounded by Geist. Buck sees Parker running, nice look. And even better, bounce pass to Kistler. Outstanding ball movement by the Lady Spartans. That gives Kistler her 6th of the quarter. She now has 10. Averages 11 per contest. Almost 6.5 boards and almost 2 steals. She has 3 on the game tonight as McLaughlin's going to get caught reaching in on Catherine Kanapke. 3rd team foul on Homestead.
Homestead, number 12, Carissa McLaughlin.
McLaughlin's first. Out of bounds, Emma Wolf and the Knights. Down right off the back of Bob. Heads up play by Emma Wolf. They go down low, and that's a turnover on Homestead. Check that, Luers. Touch that last, will stay on the Spartan side. Into Parker, up top to Buck. They're going to run McLaughlin off screens. They double teamed her. That leaves somebody open. It was Madison Parker. Dribble drive in the lane. Right-handed scoop shot. No good. Rebounded by Braun and given to Wolf. Wolf, skip pass. Kayla Kanapke being guarded by McLaughlin. Down low to Braun. Braun tries to find Catherine Kanapke. She does get it, puts it up. Too short. And rebounded by Braun. And they're going to get a reach-in foul called. See who they get it on. There was 3 Homestead Spartans down low. That's on McLaughlin.
Number 12, Carissa McLaughlin.
That's her 2nd foul. That's the team's 4th with 4.5 minutes still remaining in the 3rd quarter. Dribble drive to the charity stripe. Geist knocks it away. Good jump, pull stop. Just can't get it to go. Kistler with the rebound. Kistler looks to Parker. Parker right back to Buck. Buck takes it to 15. Jump stop, finds Parker alone in the corner. That one rims out, no good. Rebounded by Catherine Kanapke. Averages 6 a game. 51-27, just under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Homestead in control since the early going. Good dribble drive by Wolf with the finger roll. Emma Wolf now with 17. That's the team high. McLaughlin, she won't force it. Gives it to Parker. Back to McLaughlin. Up top to Geist. They swing it around the horn to Buck. Good cut by Kistler. She's double teamed. They're going to kick it out to Parker. Good catch and launch and make. Madison Parker with her first 3 ball. She now has 5. 54-29. 25-point advantage for the Lady Spartans. Just has dominated every team they've come across for the most part this year. Rebounded by McLaughlin. She pushes. Pulls up from the left elbow. No good. Rebounded. Who's it off of? It's going to be off Savannah Buck. Bradley and Jennings check in for the Knights. Catherine Kanapke takes a seat along with Everett. Closest game for Homestead all year was when they traveled up and played Whitney Young in Chicago, Illinois. Beat them 74-62. They were up, though, a little over 20 at half. That's part of the reason they're number 15 in the country right now, is that's a good 3-man game on this near side as they find Bradley wide open for the easy bucket. That's her 4th point. McLaughlin knocks that in. Her first bucket of the 3rd. Wolf being guarded by Buck. 2:05 remaining in the 3rd. This is the first game of the doubleheader. Boys varsity, same teams to match right after this. Emma Wolf with the 3 ball. That's her 3rd 3. Kistler, she can match it. Rims out. Rebounded by Wolf. Wolf pulls it down. She looks to push. Wolf has Kanapke in the corner. 3-ball, that one's good. A little life for the Lady Knights as they cut it back to 19. 56-37, minute 36 remaining in the second. In the third quarter. As the Christmas songs have been on display here this evening at Homestead High School, just on the southwest side of Fort Wayne, Indiana. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Carrington Thompson on the camera. I'm Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Of course, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, free of charge, of course, for all of our up-to-date full game videos and highlight clips. Minute 36. Homestead up by 19. Luers has cut into that lead a bit. Parker up top to Klein. Here's McLaughlin on the wing. Good hands. But they're going to get called for a foul. That was Madison Jennings, I believe.
Foul called on Luers, number 12.
That was.
Jennings.
That's her first, team second. McLaughlin looks to inbound off the baseline. Wants her to pop right back in. Geist. Ludlow down to Parker. Madison Parker with the easy lay-in. Nice out-of-bounds play by Coach Parker. Kanapke looks for Braun, cutting the lane. That was a good look, but they're going to get a foul on Jasmine Geist. Jasmine Geist is going to get called with the hold. That's her third. That's the team's fifth. Minute 02 remaining in the third. Emma Wolf looks to inbound down low, kicks it out to Kanapke. Jennings, skip pass, that was dangerous. Wolf's going to let one launch. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. There's pressure, and they're going to get a blocking foul, I believe. Nope, they're going to get it knocked out of bounds by Luers. Homestead ball. Savannah Buck, 52 seconds remaining in the third. Kicks it up to McLaughlin, the Florida Gator commit. Good hands that time by Jennings, picked the pocket of McLaughlin. You won't see that often. But great hands by number 12, the senior Madison Jennings. Good take all the way to bucket. That'll earn her to a trip to the line. Kayla Kanapke just putting her nose down, heading to the rim.
Foul called on Homestead, number 10, Taryn Klein, shooting 2 for Luers, number 3, Kayla Kanapke.
That's Klein's third. Kanapke to the line to shoot 2. First one, nothing but net. Kayla Kanapke. Second attempt. That one front rim. It does get the shooter's roll. Kanapke now with 11. Buck, dribble drive, kicks it out to Madison Parker for 3. That one's in.
Parker for 3.
Madison Parker with her second 3 of the quarter. Now has 10 points. Kanapke, good pump fake, went baseline and got the shooter's roll. Nice play by Kayla Kanapke. Here's McLaughlin, gets a screen from Geist. He's going to launch a 3, no good. Battle for the ball, picked up by Jennings, and that's how we'll end the third. 61-41. Luers cut into that 22-point deficit, but just not enough. 20-point game going into the fourth quarter. Held McLaughlin quiet there in the third, but Parker and Kistler did the damage.
All right, Spartan fans, on your feet. It's time for the cheerleader T-shirt toss. The loudest fans get a
T-shirt. As I mentioned, the Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament starts on Monday at Wayne High School. First game is at 10:45 a.m. Check that. It's at 9 a.m. with Northrop playing Wayne in the girls matchup. That one will be followed by Southside and Dwenger boys, followed by girls Northside and Southside, which is followed by Northrop and Wayne, the boys, at 4 o'clock. 5:45 would then be Snyder and Dwenger girls. And then the last contest, Monday night, 7:30, will be Homestead and Luers, a rematch of tonight's game. The second game that we'll be seeing. Parker front rims the 3-ball. Tracked down by Jennings. Wolf throws it up the court to Kayla Kanapke. 3-ball from the wing. Front rim no good. Parker gets to it. Has Bradley on her. Gets past. McLaughlin over the timeline. Has Klein in the corner but takes it. Nobody stops the ball. Carissa McLaughlin all the way to the cup with the easy lay-in. She now has 28. Carissa McLaughlin with 28 points. Right at her average. Wolf, pass fake to the corner, just short on the floater. Bradley tracks it down but saves it to Parker. Parker has McLaughlin, good bounce pass right in the alley. Carissa McLaughlin puts it up for the easy bucket, now has 30 points. Good look to Bradley. Bradley does get the catch and finish. Coach Parker wants a timeout.
Timeout called by Homestead. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. It's not going to be happy with that easy bucket there. On the breakdown in transition on the defensive end. 65-43 back to the halftime advantage of 22. 6:53 remaining in the game. Homestead is ranked 15 in the country according to the USA Today Top 25 poll. Number 1 in Class 4A in the state of Indiana. And also the number 1 team overall, barring any class in the state of Indiana. Homestead, 6:50 remaining, up by 22. Buck gets a screen from Kistler. Kistler pins her D nicely and has an easy bucket. Lindley Kistler with 12 now. Braun right over the timeline. Knocked away, gains possession. Still has a dribble. And they're going to get a foul called. As there's a confusion on who the foul was on. The referee said the foul was on 33, but that's actually the shooter.
Foul called on Homestead number 4, Madison Parker.
As they do get the foul on Parker. That's her third. That's the team's 7, so we're in the 1-and-1. Broad drains the first.
Number 33, Sarah Braun.
For her third point. Tees up her second attempt. Sarah Braun. That one rims in. 67-45, 6:20 to go. Parker to Buck. Starting 5 in, check that for Homestead. Starting 5 all but Geist as Madison Parker hits that 3-ball. That's now her third of the game. Savannah Buck with great pressure defense in the backcourt, forcing the turnover. McLaughlin is going to take it for the easy lay-in. Carissa McLaughlin with her 6th point of the quarter, 8 in the half. She now has 34. 72-45, Wolf double teamed on the wing, kicks it out to Kayla Kanapke. Wolf left alone, she can knock that down, back rim no good, gets her own board, right back to the cup and put in easily. Emma Wolf gets her first bucket of the 4th. Back to a 25-point advantage for Homestead. Nicole Weaver, Savannah Buck. Lindley Kistler, nice shield of the defense. Use her body nicely, shielding Taylor Bradley. Outstanding pass as well, led her right to the bucket for the easy put in. Now 10 points in the half as that steal and easy layup for Kistler. Now 6 in the quarter, has 12 in the half and 16 overall. That averages 11 a game. Kanapke got through the D somehow, put it up and in for the bucket. 4:45 remaining in the contest. Homestead been in charge since the first. McLaughlin, just not enough defense played. It's McLaughlin, if you give her a sliver of a lane, she'll take it all the way to the cup and can finish with either hand. Outstanding player, just a junior, committed to Florida. Emma Wolf gonna rub a screen off Jennings. Has Kanapke, but launches it. McLaughlin got a piece of the ball. Wolf thought it was hand. Good look to Buck. Buck drop pass to McLaughlin, but missed it. Got her own board and put it back. 12 points now in the half. Timeout called by Coach Mark Pixley.
Called by Luers. It'll be a full timeout.
Full timeout. 3:55 remaining. 80-49. Homestead on top.
On Saturday, January 2nd, the #1 ranked Homestead Lady Spartans will take on number 5 Lawrence North.
McLaughlin now with 36, matches her high from the Wednesday game against Norwell at Norwell. That's one, Jim, you got to go check out if you have not seen a high school varsity game. Norwell High School in Austin, Indiana. It's about 25-30 minutes from Fort Wayne. Outstanding gym, pep band and all. So we're getting a good sound of the band early in the game as they prepare themselves for the second game, the doubleheader, the boys varsity matchup, where you'll see a freshman phenom and Sydney Curry for Bishop Luers. They list the big fella, Sydney Curry at 6'7". Some say he's about 230, 240. We're excited to check out that game next. We're under 4 minutes here left in the game. Kanapke up top, Geis guarding her, gambled on the pass. Easy lay-in by Kanapke. Kanapke having an outstanding game. 17 points. McLaughlin for 3, wide open. McLaughlin, 39 points for Carissa McLaughlin as Coach Parker gets a timeout just at 30, and he's going to get some.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carissa McLaughlin just set a Homestead single game scoring record with 39 points. That is a single game
39 that just announced it. Carissa McLaughlin with the record, 39 points in a game. That's a Homestead record in girls basketball. She just heads to the end of the bench like it's no big deal. But Coach Rod Parker not letting us have what we want. We want to see a little bit more Carissa McLaughlin out there on the court, as she got a big hand for breaking the record here at Homestead High School. 83-51. Can't imagine McLaughlin's going to come back in here with 3.5 remaining, up by 32 points. Kanapke looks down low to Catherine Kanapke, can't get it to her. Being guarded by Madison Parker. Everett, guarded by number 24, who just checked in, Lauren Cunningham. She's a sophomore in her first minutes. And we'll get in the books, picking up the foul. 1 and 1. 8th team foul on Homestead. Grace Everett to the line.
Number 25, Grace Everett.
To shoot 1 in a bonus. Hits the first, we'll get a second. Grace Everett's first points. 83-52. No good on the second, rebounded by Geist. Geist kicks it up to Weaver. Weaver all alone in the corner was Cunningham, but they kick it back out to Weaver, just under 3 minutes. Game all but over, just waiting for the final buzzer as Weaver front rim zap, but Geist is there for another board, but lost control of that going up with it and just skied it over the top of the backboard. We're going to have more subs as Coach Parker is going to empty the bench. Number 42, Brianna Lucas, the freshman, is going to check in for the junior, Jasmine Geist. Geist with an outstanding game. 9 points. It's been all over the boards for Coach Parker. Biglands. Here's Wolf. Wolf took one too many step that time. That should be a travel. It is. Turnover on Luers. Go back to Homestead. 2:34 remaining. Inbound to Buck. Buck's going to break the press easy. Throws it up to Cunningham. Cunningham, the little 10-foot jumper. Back rim no good. And took a funny hop or bounce off the back rim on Lucas. She was there for the easy putback. Just came off weird off that back rim. That cost her the easy bucket. Here's Savannah Buck. Cunningham finds Parker wide open for three. That one's in. Madison Parker with her 4-3.
Parker for three.
Push the lead back to 34, 86-52. Loose ball. And they're going to get a jump ball. Nope, they're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Cunningham. That is the call. That's the 19th foul on Homestead. We have a line shift coming on the floor for Rod Parker, Coach Rod Parker. Haley Swing, number 30, number 2, Kara Geely, and number 22, Tomi Tau, as Weaver, Buck, and Madison Parker get a good hand from the crowd as they come out. That one's good by number 10, Shea Biglands.
Shea Biglands.
She'll get a second attempt. Second one up and good. Shea Biglands with 2 points now. Taylor Bradley's going to check in for Grace Everett. Everett will take a seat. Geely is going to break the press easily right by herself. Went to the crossover. She was going all the way to the bucket, but did get fouled. Just the third team foul on Luers. That's on number 12, Madison Jennings, a senior. That's her second. Haley Swing looks to inbound. She does to Geely. Taiwu up top. Lucas, they swung it to Geely. Down low to Swing. Haley Swing, turnaround. That's blocked, but a foul called. That's on Catherine Kanapke, her third. Team's fourth. That'll send Haley Swing to the line to shoot two. Is 2 for 3 from the line here this evening. That one's in and good. Second attempt coming for Haley Swing. It's the freshman. Good looking backspin, but that one rims out, and they're going to get a foul called on number 42, Brianna Lucas, and that will be the 10th team foul. Luers will head to the line now to shoot two.
Foul called on Homestead, number 42, Brianna Lucas.
That foul was on Lucas.
Shooting two, number 5, Catherine Kanapke.
Catherine Kanapke to the line. She'll get 2 attempts on the double bonus. Back rim's no good. Second attempt. Catherine Kanapke, second attempt coming. That one's up and front rim, but does get the shooter's touch. Hits the second. Now has 3 points. Geely. We have 1:45 remaining in the contest. Taiwu, baseline, jumper, 3 ball, no good. And knocked out by Bradley. Will stay on Homestead's end. Stands really starting to fill up here as we get set for the boys game right after. We only have about a 25-minute break, 20 minutes even. And we'll get set for the boys game right after this. Tommy Tawu, look for Lucas down low. Bradley's doing a good job defensively. Cunningham, back to Tawu. Got their pivot foot. Go up top here to swing. Kicks it to Geely. They need to take swing in the box right now, as that's where they have Lucas. Tawu, and we're gonna get a timeout called by Coach Parker with minute 13 remaining, up 32 points. Coach Parker, never done coaching, has his substitutions out on the floor, pretty much his starting lineup for his JV squad, getting good minutes against the starters for Bishop Luers. Remember, Bishop Luers came in 4-0 in the conference, same record as these Homestead Spartans, and they have been throttled here tonight. 87-55 is your score right now. It was over early on behind the shooting of the Florida commit. Carissa McLaughlin averages about 28 points a game, dropped 39 points, which is a school record, a new school record here at Homestead High School. Haley Swing looks to inbound. To Geely, minute 12. Cunningham. Down low to Lucas. Lucas out to Tomey. Geely, good dribble drive and kick out to Cunningham. 3 ball, no good. Loose ball. Picked up by Lucas and put up easily. Rana Lucas with her first bucket. 87-55, 50 seconds remaining. Ball taken, Haley Swing just stood strong as Bradley got that board and put back.
Taylor Bradley for 2.
Tara Bradley. 38 seconds remaining, 89-24. Homestead looks to run clock. Geely takes it baseline. Baseline look to Tawu. Tommy Tawu out to Cunningham. To Geely. 3 ball. That one back rim no good. Rebounded by Catherine Kanapke. Takes it to Jennings. Jennings is going to bring it up. Crossover to the left hand. About taken away by Geely. Now Catherine Kanapke turn around right on the 3-point line and no good. 2.1 seconds remaining in the game. That's how we'll end it. 89-57. Homestead keeping the unbeaten streak alive. They go to 9-0. They stay number 1 ranked in the country and just add another nail to their resume of being a top 10 team in the United States. For Carrington Thompson, I'm Tim Atkinson. We'll sign off for now. Join you for the second game here this evening at Homestead.